Hi everyone. Okay, so I am Bismarck upon October, and today I would want to take you through the few species that we have at the Pakoso Misuom Reserve. Okay, yeah. So over the weeks, I've been trying to tell you about this particular species, the Talbotiella gentii, which is critically endangered, and then it is endemic to Ghana. I mean, it cannot be found anywhere around the globe. It is only found in Ghana. But as a result of its commercial values, for instance, like the quality it possesses when being used for charcoal, it is being threatened. Okay, and then other factors such as wildfire and hunting activities are putting so much pressure on Talbotiella gentii. So around or about 10 years ago, there was a need for them to do something on conservation in order to make sure they have some of the species from those areas that these species are facing challenges to be established in a very safe environment. So they brought species from about 4 locations. Yeah, Aburapon, Abobohene, Saposu, and then Akosombu. And then we have those species here. So it's a collection of different species from different locations. It means that they have different genetic makeups. Yeah, there is a vast diversity here. So I want to take you through, and by the end of this, I'm sure you'll be able to find out some of the challenges that we are facing. This particular species, as you can see, yeah, is coming from Abobohene. Yes, Abobohene. And then it's been here for about 10 years now. And when we came for the seed collection, we were trying to see if we could get a seed under it, but we couldn't find any. And then there is no sign of regeneration to also here. What could account for this? Secondly, these species are from Saposu. This particular one, this one, yeah. So they are from Saposu, and then the ones over there, as we can also see, this one and that one are from Krobo, and then these ones are from the Abrapon. So we have those species also here, and then they are faring well. Yes, but there is a challenge. The challenge is that these species need a place that they could thrive, have natural regeneration of their own, that nothing would prevent them from having their own representatives. We have a drainage here, which I don't know where it goes to and where it is coming from. And then we have people living around. Okay, we are seeing fecal component all around, and then the rabbits over there. Sometimes these particular ones, as you can see, are being challenged or threatened by, I don't know what the person wanted to do, that we tried to break this for no particular reason. And about the last 2 years when we came, we saw that there was an attempt to cut this particular one. Yes, I think maybe before it came in and then they had to stop. There was an attempt to kill this particular tree, which is of course not good. The reason why we are doing this conservation activity is to make sure we protect them. Now, in the area in which we are trying to protect them, people are trying so hard to bring them down, which is very not cool. Very not cool. And then what we are doing is a typical example of the ex situ conservation that we'll be talking about. So we took them from their various locations and then we brought them here for protection purposes. And now it seems they are being threatened again. So we have to do more of the conservation activity. Yeah. So our sister Philomena is going to do a work on Talbotiella, and she's going to raise seedlings. Okay. She's trying the seeds. As we all know, Talbotiella is mainly known to be propagated by seeds. Okay, I was the one who tried the vegetative propagation, and then some came of course. It is possible we could use vegetative propagation, but we normally use seeds for its propagation. Yes. So Philo is going to use different growing media, yes, to see how those particular species that we have, or this particular species that we have from different locations, are going to respond to the growing media that we are using. Yes, we normally use sawdust, but we're trying to find out if it is possible that we could use other means or other media to make sure we make germination more effective, more the appropriate way. Yes, so that we don't rely only on sawdust. So we are trying to find out more media that we could use to germinate or to help in the germination of the seedlings. Mind you, these are species with low seed viability. Okay, this particular species they fruit once a year. Some do not even fruit at all. Yes, as we told you, we came here to look for seeds, but we couldn't get any. Surprisingly, about 2 years ago when I came around, this one had fruited. So I was trying to see if I could find some seeds around, but I realized there has been some seedlings around. Yeah, they've been able to give seedlings, as you can see. We have one waddlings here, and another 1, 2 here, and then 1, 2 somewhere. So 1, 2 somewhere around that I'm trying so hard to make sure I get before the camera rolls down. Okay. So we have this 1, 2 here, and then this one. Have this 1, 2 here. So we are surprised that at least we are seeing a form of regeneration occurring. But due to the agricultural activities that are being done around this area, I think they are being chopped off. You know, those people who are into agri, we fancy agricultural crops over trees. So we don't see the need to allow these trees grow when we can just clear it and then put cassava in the soil. Okay, so we need everyone on board to help us do more conservation activities so that we could put species from these particular ones that we have here. There's also Abrapon and Bubo Hene, Akosumbo, Krobo, yes, so that we can have a very good and confined area where we could protect them there. Okay, conservation has been the topic of the day, and the Talbotiella should be the number 1 because it is the only endemic tree species which is known to be critically endangered. Mind you, the one who is working so hard to make sure this becomes successful is Dr. Danedontre. Yeah, so before I end, I would want to tell you that this conservation activity that we are doing is very crucial, it's very important because from the look of things, though here happens to be protected by its government property, but the lands are being chopped off gradually, and with time, the species that we see around here might be chopped off. It is possible that we will not come and then meet them here anymore. So we are trying to do this conservation activity, plant them at remote areas. For instance, the school farm that we are targeting, we have a school farm at Pamo, and then we are trying to see if we could have a plantation for these particular species. We increase their stand there, preserve them there, so that in case we lose this one, we know at least have some over there. Yes, let's take charge of what belongs to us. Endemicity, there's something to it than just making it go waste. Thank you. Yeah, so if you are able to get more seeds, seeds from this side, you can use them for exit. So we take them here, we nest them, and we send them to their side. All right, so this is the reserve for Talbotiella genta at the Miswom Pakoso conservation area. Yes, and then like we said, it is facing a whole lot of challenges, and we are sure in the next about 10 years to come here, they'll be chopped off. Oh. So she's working on a project which aims at investigating the effect of different growing media on the germination potential of pea genti. Yes, and then the reason is so simple. When we came here, apart from the places that have been swept, even down there was no regeneration. Apart from the other one that we had about 2 or 3 seedlings there. Yes, so it means that there is a need for us to artificially find a way to make sure we use the low viability seeds to get more, to raise more seedlings for ex situ and then in situ conservation, yes, activities. That is what we are suffering. It's not easy, but Shadi, we'll get there. We'll get there. And our country get there. We'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So thank you.